Hello, friends. How's everybody? Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like it's been ages since I've done my nails. They were so, like, chipped up and stuff. I didn't even think of that, doing a single layer on them with the silver. So, I did 3 so far on each hand, but I did them double layered. Okay, so I've got, the hell, where is it at? Who knows what I've got? I've got Crystal Cave. This is from 2018. Now, this came from a friend, and she said she thought it was dry, so I could use it for jewelry, but I took a couple out because I want to test and see, like, are they really dry, or are they still a little bit workable? Morganite Delight. And then that was Stay Golden, but that's out here now, so. Okay, so we're on to pointer nails. So it is Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday today. So tomorrow, considering the snow gods have simmered down a little bit, I shall go pick my girl up at the airport. She is ready to be home, she said. She misses Tartar. That's okay, because Tartar's missing her too. They are definitely little peas in a pod. Peas in a pod, peas in a pod. So she wound up staying, well, 2 extra days, I guess. She was supposed to come home Wednesday, coming home tomorrow, which is Friday. And I think it probably wouldn't have been so bad, except Sasha had to go back to school, which personally I found funny, because even being someone who works in a school, I would have just let my kids stay home from school. But that is the kind of parent I am. Some things are just, you know, you can put above it for a little bit. But that's me. I know not every parent is like that. One of my friends I worked with at the school always used to say, don't get so busy learning you forget to live. And that's a better way to look at it, I think. But, you know, here we are. She had picked up some yarn to keep herself entertained, and she was doing good. I talked to her. Well, I've been talking to her every day, of course, but she was doing good even once Sasha was back in school, so that's good. And Tardy is like resigned to the fact she's just disowned him and left him with us crappy humans. We're not nearly as good as she is. He just goes up and sleeps on her bed all day. It's very cute. Let's see. I'm going to try to get this cleaned up really good. Need some. There we go. Oh, I use this time. I was talking about Whirly Bonder in the Sassy Crew Live. By the way, hi. I'm Stacy. Welcome to my channel. I'm not a stylist. I'm just a Color Street addict, and as an extension of my YouTube, we started a group so that people could share their pictures and ask questions, and we do a few monthly drawings and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're so inclined, the link is below. You can come join us. But in our live this month, we were talking about Orly Bonder, and Giselle told me about this one. It's called Nails Alive Sticks Polish on Gooey. So I tried that tonight, and I'll let you know. I can't see what it says for how many. 1.19 fluid ounces. I do know it's a much bigger, heavier bottle. It's like twice the size of Orly. Price wise, I think it might have been a little cheaper, but got it on Amazon. And I have a big 8 ounce of Orly coming, so I will always continue to use that, but it's also fun to try new stuff. So there's that. Just thought I'd let you know. We wound up with about 8 fresh inches of snow. More than anything, the problem was the wind. You know, because even if there's only an inch of snow, the wind can turn it into a mess, which it did. Nice. And I do have my flax bag already hot, because sometimes, no, probably every time. Oh, my nose itches, you guys. Every time I feel like these metallics or like the duochromes, they really need it. They're very particular something. They're very particular, I think. I have a scratchy back. Hang on. My fleas are making me itch. That's what I always tell Tartar when he does his little itchy. I say, oh no, are your fleas getting you? Yeah, Ma. There we go. Very pretty, isn't it? Stay golden. Okay, now what I want to see if I can do. So the problem with these, like the gold and the silver, actually, Silver Lust and Stay Golden, is that you cannot piece them together and have them look smooth like you can basically every other set, because they're so thin. They just show everything underneath them. So I was thinking, first I kept these two out thinking I could piece them together for a second layer, and then I was like, no, I better not do that, because it never, like, it just doesn't stay smooth looking. So get that. Oh, it's gorgeous, you guys. It's gorgeous. I just love seeing my, like, my thumb and my pinky, because they're always my longest. Dang, itchy nose. And then my other thought was, if I cut this in two this way, then my second layer can be going sideways. Maybe if I can land it. Yep. Perfect. Okay. And that way there's no, it's not building up any bumps and ridges, which is what I did not want. That, oh, what was that set called? something drip, the one from Sonic Drip or something. Anyway, the one from the sub box, that man alive, that shows every little bump, ridge, dip, ding, whatever. So I wanted to be careful of that with these golds. So I was talking tonight with some of the nail friends about, like, we've got the jelly nails come out March 1st, which I'm so excited about those. And then, oh, that's so pretty. We should have Easter literally any minute. Last year, let me see if I can remember. Last year, Easter was April 17th, and this year it's April 9th. And we got the nails, the Easter nails, March 7th last year. Which means they're like getting real close to running behind already. But I don't know if they plan on, well, yeah, because they did with St. Patrick's Day. I was gonna say, I don't know if they plan on giving them like the holidays 2 weeks early or just the mini releases, but they did the holidays and the Valentine's Day actually, so I would assume that would include Easter. And I can't imagine they would skip Easter because that is like, you know, celebrated worldwide. It'd be one thing to skip like I don't know what, 4th of July or something, you know, because that's not, well, last year we kind of did skip 4th of July because we just got, over Memorial Day, we got like a patriotic release to use all year. So I hope we get a fireworks overlay this year. Alright, you guys, so what I wanted to do was play with tone on tone. So my thought was Morganite Delight with the gold. But then when I saw these, I was like, wait, this is also a very good tone match. So what I want to do is little stars. Did I lose them? The heck? I punched out little stars, you guys, to show you the sizes. And apparently I've lost them. Alright, well, anyways, I've got this one, and then the little mini punch one. Honestly, where does stuff go? Where does it go? Oh, Lord. Okay, so I peeled the plastic off this. And I don't mind if... Where'd you go, bugger? Oh, right there. I don't mind if I wind up punching like a partial star because I know I'll use it as a partial. 2 of them. And then I also want to get some out of this one. These ones I can do. They're a little, just a little smaller. Like not, I mean, it'll be noticeable. There we go. And then I've got this one, this size, which is pretty small. Not tiny though. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to use all of these I'm punching out, you guys. Let's do a biggish one. That's a nice one. And then maybe I can get a little partial out of here. If I can get it. Yep. Okay. Anyway, okay, so this is what March is gonna have to bring us. A ton, you guys. Okay. Jellies are on March 1st. Super excited for those. And anytime we should be getting the retiring list, because I would imagine, you know, this new and improved core catalog that we're going to have for a year isn't just going to be the stuff in it carried over. So there should be a lot retiring. Actually, there should be a ton. There should be a ton retiring, you guys. Because if the catalog, the main catalog has to go for the entire year, then there's loads they need to get out of there. So that should be coming. Easter should be coming. What else? Can't tell which way is up. That way is up. So Easter core catalog, retired, jellies. I think that's everything. But that's a lot. That is a lot, you guys. That's a lot to be all coming at once, right? All right, let's start with this guy. He's got the teeniest touch of the blue. Oh, they don't feel, I mean, probably a little bit dry for sure, but not like, definitely not the worst I've ever dealt with. So let me know below if you have the want in you to deal with a set that's a little dry, but is a super old, hard to find crystal cave. Let me know, and I'll send you both that and the Morganite Delight. I don't know if you want to pair them or not, but if you do, you can sure have the option. Because I don't think, I mean, this isn't a set that I would wear. The Crystal Cave is too soft for me. It's not something I would wear. Let's just say it. Oh, cute. Okay. And then let's do a little one. It's the baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't love that. But it's okay. I don't mind that I don't love it. It's just on the middle finger. It'll be fine. And it's soft enough. You know, color-wise is soft enough. What I was really more looking forward to, yes, that I love. The tone-on-tone of the glittery stars on the gold is bonkers good. Yeah, that's really super good. Let's get a little partial over on the other hand. Oh my gosh, this might, no, because I really did love that. I think we did Cans It and Coralie Invited last time for our tone on tone. That was gorgeous. But you guys, this is super, super good and so subtle. Almost a little classy looking. And that Caves one, you guys, it is so soft and lovely. But it doesn't give the right, doesn't give me the right effect for tone on tone, personally. Yeah, I love this. And I don't have a, you know, I don't have anything that these have to do. They're just like bonkery all over the place. Wonky with a purpose. And you could load these up for days. You guys, honestly, I'm gonna have to wash these, like physically wash them. There's still so much foil on them and I can see it daubing off on my nails still. God. Stupid face foil. Yeah, see, I don't love this. Like, is it fine? It's fine, but it's not what I wanted these to be. Like, I wanted them to be that total tone on tone. The stars are super subtle, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was after. So, okay, so let's do this. Clean these babies up. And then stuff it under there. Get it out of here. Look at that. Just like we were never here. And then I can use this. Do do do. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. And you could go all in with those stars, you guys. You really could. Okay, and then I was thinking, gosh, should I go real heavy? I haven't gone real heavy on the glitter in a long time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't be scared. Okay, China Glaze. Fairy dust. I say this every time. I have never shaken this. It came to me just this hollow magic. And it will come to you that way if you order some or buy some somewhere. Well, I assume. I can't imagine this was some kind of crazy fluke. Yeah. But it is very glittery. So you got to be prepared. Like, you got to go, I want more glitter than like Northern Lights top coat. Like, Northern Lights top coat is gonna take, say, 6 layers to get to this point, where this is just coming at you full bore from the minute you put it on. But you also got to remember, China Glaze is a slower dry time, so aw, yeah, they needed that. But it's, China Glaze is a slower top, or slower dry top coat, but it is a good top coat. You just got to remember it's slower dry, because I'm used to like Northern Lights or OPI, and you put those on and in a couple, well, the minute they're on almost, they're dry. So you got to remember, you're working with something slower, but good and sparkly. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And some random foils. I will literally find random foils for the rest of my life after doing those little foil jars. It's okay. It's beautiful. I think in one of my next sets I'm going to use foils. So being I'm sending it out, I feel like I should do a refresher course on it. And I did find the wax pencils that needed to go in with that, you guys. So those went in. And I also found the little eyeshadow brushes, because that's what you use to brush off all your flaky bits. So I had great success. Oh, there's a hair there. Let me grab that. Got him. All right, there we go. Okay, those are so subtle and cute. I really do like them. And that glitters gorgeous on there. Yeah, this really interrupted my tone on tone, but it's okay. If I need to give someone the bird now, I know they'll be able to see it clearly, and that is also important. There we go. If you have not subscribed, do it. Today is your day. It's totally free. There's all kinds of good humor here, and you don't want to miss it, girl. You don't want to miss it. Also, if you want in on Crystal Caves, let me know below, and I'll do a quick wheel spin on it in like whatever day this posts a week after that. I don't remember what day this one's going up. And then I'll put Morganite Delight in there so you can play with those, and know that if you do win, you have to be subscribed, and I do check that. And also that you're going to need some kind of heat probably to really make these beautiful and smooth, because they're a little dry, but I don't think dry to the point where anybody who watches me would be able to sort them out. They went on nice. So yeah, there we go. Have a good one, guys. See you soon.